What's happening? What's up? Yo. Yeah. So for those that's interested, you know, yeah, I still have some of these. I got all the equipment. I more or less made these. I guess I could. I don't know. It had, that's something had to be. I don't do. I do these things and various kinds, all different types. I have like I had this magnetite one that I never put on a chain, but it's a little big, but like these, it's more like protection pieces, and I guess some of them pretty. I had a lot of comments on them, positive, wearing them. Not so much. This is pretty basic. I don't know. I don't decide who compliments me. Comments. Yeah, I meant to say compliments, I guess. Um, I don't get to decide who make the compliments. They say whatever. Maybe sometimes they don't feel like saying nothing. It doesn't mean you don't like it just because you don't say nothing, but it just was so unusual. People be walking up to me, like, wow, I like that. Like everywhere I went, which wasn't, well, everywhere I went. Let's just leave it at that. Yeah, so, what you call it? In healing mode still, y'all. This is like day 3, which I think this gonna be the last day. But just a total on the Master Cleanse thing. Let me get the book I got right here. On the Master Cleanse, it's like the lemonade. They call it the lemonade diet too. So yeah, I figure I need to. I've been saying that. I've been telling y'all, because that's where it's at, and I've been there digging in, but I had to go all the way. I just been on the raw food stuff right about now, so which that was a big part of that. That's a whole with the once again me growing things, having the quails and the rabbits, growing the vegetable, what you call it, homesteading, prepper, whatever you want to call it. Like that's like and health, because all of that sort of related. Because I guess it is. You got to take care of the health. This that time of the year, as I was reading. And to the best of my understanding, like when the seasons start, that's when we should, or before, that's when you need to do your house cleaning. It's best to, I'm tired of straddling the fence, me. I got to go all in on it. It's too much of that, So that's what's up right now. So with that said, I had to take it easy. We all, man, look, you can't keep running around. Even say like it depends on your particular individual situation. But even like vacation and things, it depends on the vacation. But anything that adds extra stress, it's not good. Most likely, some things are necessary, but most likely that's not good. And sometimes I could see, that could be stressful depending on who you're going with. If you're going with anybody, people running late, things you can't control, things outside of your control. But, because It's not a vacation that we could do right where we at without going through all of that. I mean, as far as relaxing, go to the spa, go to the things to get the massage, whatever things to truly relax. Because if you can't afford to do those things, I mean, it's better off just spending the money on that than getting some kind of kit. Maybe I got it wrong because I never got the package deal and went to Jamaica or wherever they be going, Like, what's that like? So you just go, ride, eat, and basically kind of do the same shit you would have did at home, looking on your phone all the time, but you go to the buffet or something like that, like fuck that, that ain't, and what are you, if it's enjoyable for real, if it's just some shit that looked like you had fun, but you didn't really enjoy yourself, you didn't really relax, you were stressed, then eating that unhealthy ass shit, it's better ways, I'm just saying, for life. You might be better getting a colonic or something, which I've never had either. But I'm not against it. That's why I'm saying it. Something for your life, something that's gonna keep you alive. Than going somewhere, spending a ton of money that ain't. I'm just saying. I'm making suggestions. I think I'm gonna take my own advice on some of these things. Because I tell you, in a time in 2020, with my daughter in the situation, I do, if nothing else, my ex, you know, she's one of them. But she did have some stuff scheduled and set up that I might not have thought of, like on those lines, massages and going to the hot tub, which, remember that situation. How that shit almost got me fucked up, but your boy is strong. So I wasn't, and look, I ain't falling for the okie doke. That's how you get sucked back in. You be to win all them years away from somebody. I mean, because it really don't matter. Like, just like with somebody new, shit. As soon as you meet them and you hit or whatever, you might be stuck for who knows how many years, or months, or whatever, till you can get out of that shit. So just like it's been a long time. Yeah, something like somebody new. Nah, but anyway, the relaxation stuff, cause that's better. And I have something else that I was thinking on, but I think on a more positive note. I got to get on a more positive note. As I keep saying, although that don't mean I ain't gonna talk about nothing else, But something for the benefit of man, I ain't trying to get preachy. I mean, hey man, do what you want. Understand. It's consequences for living however we want to live and doing whatever we want to do without acting like ain't no consequences. It just is what it is. And also, I'm gonna say this too. People be knowing they be sick before they sick. And then they need, but we need the doctor to tell us that we sick. You have all kind of problems with your this, with your that. This don't work right. That don't. Man, if you take, for example, And if that's how they got you fucked up like that too. Like, if you got to take Viagra, let's just go there. If you got to take Viagra or any of that shit, there's a problem there. And I just like, and they playing you by, taking that shit because the problem still persists and exists. The problem is still there. And if you don't do nothing to resolve that problem, it's only going to get worse. You're going to die. You're going to be seriously ill for a long time. You're already seriously ill. You need Viagra. You got some major shit going on and you know it, you feel it, but you're ignoring it. And as long as, hey man, they can only do what they're taught and trained to do. And they don't have training in health and fitness and health and nutrition. They just don't. The pill pushers, and butchers, primarily. That's their primary role. Pill pushers and butchers. Those are the dope pushers. I'm looking at this shit called Dope Sick. It's about the shit with Purdue Pharma making that Oxycontin shit. And that, I suggest watch that. And that'll like, I already knew all of that, shit, because I studied this shit a lot, a lot about Big Pharma and all that, right? I got a lot of notes. I done forgot a lot of shit. I don't want to get all, everybody worry about all, I was so heavy into that and, just facting about that. Nobody want to hear that. They want the pill. Because I got issues, they had gave me a big bottle of them motherfuckers, But fortunately for me, two things. I didn't want no more. I know how it made me feel, and I don't want to feel like that. I want to be able to function. I just had to deal with the pain. However, which part of that is the fucked up thing, because you masking that pain, and that pain is still there, and you just fucking up on top of fucking up. Like, that shit ain't making things no better either. To me, like, it's just kind of, because with something like that, you can mask some heavy fucking pain so you can get back to work, so you can make the money for the system, at the end of the day, and the taxes and it, can't miss that job, can't miss that work at the price of our health. So I would suggest watch that. It's called Dope Sick. It's got Michael P. Keaton is in it. I don't know. They got some other, like players, people that I know faces, but I think he's probably the biggest one in it, perhaps. So it's very good. It's very enlightening, and I got 2 more episodes to watch. I ain't finished, but it's pretty deep, and Rosario Dawson's in it, and it goes from the different stages of time of when that I guess it's still ongoing, huh? But there was when the point when they start making billions off that shit, off of that drug. So no matter what the fine is or the penalty is, which it ain't gonna be no $1 billion. How many billions they gonna be made before they ever shut it down? If they shut it down now, I don't even know. I have no clue. I have no idea. Maybe it'll be revealed on the last episode. I doubt it, because when you're making that kind of money, you can buy a lot of people off. And it shows how, man, it's just an underhanded, dirty, underhanded business, You like to think you in good hands. Like, doctors don't know that much. They know a lot, but they don't know that much. It's too much to know. And they're not even looking at it in the right way anyway, you know, to me. Mostly. Sometimes yes, sometimes no. They ain't never helped me. Hopefully I'll never, ever, ever need them like that to know, you know, where I do believe they're beneficial and do a good job is injuries and shit. If I fall off a fucking mountain, if I'm coming in a car wreck, that, shit like that, resetting fucking bones. Not long-term shit. Not regular shit. Not shit that we supposed to take care of, maybe get advised on. It's so much, so long, so complicated. But our health is our responsibility, not the doctors. Because it's your life. It's our life. It ain't theirs. Shit. They die of the same shit. They get sick and die of the same sick shit that their patients get. So they don't know no better neither. They're not taught that, man. It's just facts. So, right. And I guess if you want some plastic surgery or something, I think they do well in butchery, which that's butchery too. Except for, some people talking about the accidents and burn victims in certain situations. It's very, beneficial, necessary. But everybody got to eat. And they can eat well if they do a lot of whatever. And then, all the questionable, there's a lot of questionable things, the implants, because they leak, then they had to take them out and all of that. Just putting that shit into somebody in the first place, man. But it's money. It's big money. It's a lot of it. For everybody. Because the people that make the shit that they putting in, making the shitload of money too. People that's making the blades that they cutting them with, every piece of that shit is an industry. And once it becomes an industry, it's impossible, but definitely nearly impossible to stop that shit, care what it is. Because it's pumping out fucking money for a lot of people. They ain't trying to hear that shit go away. What they gonna do? Something else, but what they gonna do? That's what's up. So, that's what's up. There's much more to this. Much more. Once again, I could put some details up. Shit, some graphs, charts, and things, but I don't think nobody's trying to hear that. Maybe I may put a animated cartoon thing. People might like that. Something colorful and splashy. Health is wealth. You can't, it is. All right, I'm going to leave that at that. Once again, I ain't making no money off of this or nothing. I bought this this one was $6.50 from the health food store. They got free versions. I'd rather have the actual book, though. They have, everything. I ain't trying to, you got to buy something. But these things are, there's downloadable versions for free on the internet. Or you could buy, you could order it off of wherever. That's what's up by Stanley Burroughs. Which, all right. That's what's happening. That's what's up. That's all I got for now. I'm out. I'm thinking I'm about to do that with that. Peace, y'all.